Alpha Investments on the fancy version. Today, for the very first time in Alpha Investment history, we are going back to Kamigawa. Betrayers of Kamigawa. We've never opened this product in the history of this channel. Very, very excited to share this moment with everybody. So, I gotta thank everybody right out of the gate. We gotta get the tools. Hold on. We gotta get the proper equipment to open a special moment with everybody together. So today, like I said, this video is brought to you by my patron. Her name is Rachel, and we have to thank her for allowing us this amazing opportunity to go through time. Back to the journey of, oh my goodness, should I say the most polarizing love-hate set I think we've had probably ever in Magic. Like, this thing is just, I can't even explain to you all. Like, Kamigawa, oh my god, look how sharp that knife is. This product, like here, there's a nice picture for everybody. This product was so, man, we got a lot to talk about today. Rewards that await you, everybody. Look at this bad boy. How amazing is this? Player rewards, huh? Remember when that was a thing? You can host your own little thing. Look at that. You can have your own elimination little tournament. Isn't that once upon a time? So, obviously, in very nice looking packs, everybody. Obviously, this was 2001, 2002. What year was this? This was 2005. I'm sorry, this was 2005. Okay. So, a lot of spicy cards in this. Lot to talk about today. We're going to enjoy this. Obviously, we're going to look at the common cards and things up front to really get a good feel for the product. There's a couple uncommons worth some good money also. Friendly reminder for those of you new and weren't around 20 years ago almost, well, 15 years ago. There are no mythics. There are foils. And the artwork and stuff is really something else. It is something special, everybody. All right, so we're going to look at some really cool stuff. Man, that is, I don't think that would be allowed to be printed in 2020. The old Kame, a false hope. Obviously, a lot of spirits, a lot of samurai, a lot of that Asian mythology type feel, kind of. See, here's the problem. A lot of people just either loved this era, and a lot of people couldn't stand the Kamigawa thing. Like, they couldn't stand it. Like, people literally quit Magic because of this block. Unbelievable. No joke. No joke. No exaggeration. All right, so our first uncommons, we got the old Aura Barbs. Yeah. And by the way, I'm not going to be able to pronounce half the cards in this set. Body of Junkei. Look at that. Trample. Soul Shift. Who remembers Soul Shift? Holy crap. And look at this. Right out of the gate, very solid rare. I actually remember this card. 8-drop. We got the old patron Rachel over here with the Snake Offering. Anybody remember this card? Probably. Most people don't even know what the heck that crap is. Look at the ability to untap all force and all green creatures. You can only use it once per turn. There is a lot of legendary spirits and things like that, but man, there is obviously, I think Betrayers was the first set that had like Goro's Vengeance, was it? There's a lot of very infamous cards today but man, the artwork on some of these things is stunning. Look at that. A lot of spirits and ninjas and things like that. Very, very cool stuff. A lot of the mechanics I don't remember. But God, that art is something else. Look at that. Gnarled Mass. I think people see this YouTube channel and they go, that's literally what I visualized Rudy. Yep, you're probably right. Nope, that's Rudy. There we go. The Blizzard Herder. How awesome is that? The Meddling. Uproot. Stir the Grave. And look at those Fox Samurais. Don't even remember that card. And, oh, that's right. I believe Kamigawa, which many people have attributed. This was the first time there was no split cards. They did upside down cards, which drove people crazy. So essentially, you would look at the card like this. Here, hold on, how do I do this? You would look at the card like that. So you have Cunning Bandit. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, you can put a key counter on this card. At the end of the turn, if there are 2 more counters on it, you can flip it. So then when you flip the card, the way it's supposed to work, because I know a lot of people, this drives you crazy. It's very difficult to look at. So then you do that. So it kind of becomes that artwork with this card. Does that make sense, everybody? Because it really confused a lot of people, which is why they stopped doing this, and they went to the split cards instead. But anyways, Heed the Miss. The summons. Tashiro? Don't remember this. Did you guys like Bushido as the ability? Every time I see Bushido on Magic cards, I think Bushido Blade. And we got ourselves our first foil common. Can you guys even see the foiling? It's very, very subtle. Not dramatic on the foiling at all. Look at that. You can see the glare, but it is very mild. Overall, a little curling, but not as much as I would expect for 15 years old. Yeah. So that's where we're at. We're kind of looking for there's a couple expensive cards in this set, but overall, it's more of like I always say, the journey is priceless. The journey is priceless. A lot of ninjas, of course. We got Child of Spirits. Every time I see these, though, even their spirits, I think slivers. But that's just, the young teenage Rudy in me. Skull Snatcher. Boy, that's a creepy card. Moonlit Strider. Auri of Kaminari? Don't even remember that one. Phantom Wings. And is this like a bush? Look at this spirit. He's like a bunch of flowers. All right. Filth. Oh, yeah, there's Fear. Oh, my God. There's Fear and Soul Shift. Wow. Forgot about the Fear mechanic. All right. Fateful Squire. All right. And Genju of the Spires. A lot of Spire. Enchant Mountain. Look at that. When's the last time you saw an Enchant Mountain card? There's something funky you don't see. The old sight bender there. There's a little human wizard action in this product. Oh, there we go. Right out of the gate, the original Goryo's Vengeance. This was a sweet card. By the way, did you see the bottom? Splice into Arcane. How cool is that? Yeah, this was a really expensive card for a while. One of the best cards in the set. I don't know if it's still a lot, but I remember this thing spiking really high, like 3-4 years ago or something. I don't know if I feel like it came back down because I don't hear anything about it. I think it might be down to like $5-10 again or something, but I swear that thing spiked to like $20-30 a card. All right, so that's about it we'll look at this last pack of commons because, like I said, I just want to show you guys the artwork and just kind of the look of some of these old commons. They're just really wild. So then we'll start skipping common cards. Torn of Stone, we got the Ninja Man, we got the Fake Sliver, a little blessing action. I did like the artwork feel. To me, when I saw like Portal 3 Kingdoms in the future, this set reminded me of a similar artwork to Portal. Kind of that theme and feel, even though this one's more like, spirits and ninjas, but it had the same feel to it to me. Even though I think P3K is like Romance of the Three Kingdoms or some theme, and Mending Hands. Look at this elf chick thing. I don't know, with like these dudes with the orange hats. I don't know what's going on with that card. So definitely interesting. Throat Slitter. Goodness great. That is one unhappy, evil, angry chick. Okay, we got the Kami of the Honored Dead. And hey, Patron again. Which, hey, if we're going to get a duplicate rare already, at least it's a good one. And a foil uncommon, the Ward of Petty? Don't remember that uncommon. Yeah, this was... I'm going to be very blunt with everybody. Not many people played Magic in this time frame. I'm going to be very, very straightforward with you all. Magic was not exactly on its... didn't exactly find its stride. It wasn't exactly a home run time period. Ribbons of the Renke? Draw a card for each spirit you control. Did a lot of people just actually build like spirit decks? What is that shaman? Is that... I noticed all the shamans and ninjas, they're all women. And they all have like 6 arms. I guess that's beneficial. Kind of strange, but I can go with that. Blessing of Leeches. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork by Rebecca there. And Heart of Light. We got what Rudy looked like in high school. And of course, some Secrecy. Vital Surge. Ooh, look at that. Overblaze from the old Ron Spence. Look at that artwork on Overblaze. Holy smokes, that's pretty wacky. And Quash. I always wanted to say Squash, but there's no S. Kind of a counterspell, but kind of expensive for a counterspell. I know it's got some extra abilities. And I don't even remember this card. The Pupil from Uncommon. And hey, that which was taken. Now, this card I do remember. This was actually a really cool artifact. Love the artwork. Remind me of like a really nice museum type picture. I remember this thing. 5-drop, 4, activate, put a divinity, put a counter on it. On target permanent. Other than which the card itself. Each permanent with a divinity counter is indestructible. So it's kind of neat. You can kind of choose cards and kind of make them indestructible. That's kind of a... I don't think Wizards is a big fan of any form of regeneration or indestructibility type cards in 2020. I don't think that's really a direction they really want to use with anything. The War Club. That's cool. I remember that. The Cedars. And look at that Demon Spirit. Holy crap. That's going to be me in the future. And Final Judgment. Remove all creatures from the game. It's like a stronger, I don't know, Wrath of God type thing, I guess. I mean, is it worth paying more? like 2 extra mana compared to like a Wrath of God type card. Instead, well, I mean, removes it from the game versus graveyard, but I don't know if that's really expensive for that extra little, you know, kind of tap. What is this guy? Who is this dude? Look at that guy. All right. Anyways. Moving forward here. Definitely a very different time for Magic the Yu-Gi-Oh-ing. Let me tell you guys that. We got the old Ogre Marauder. We got the old Verdict over here. We got Mr. Cliff Rider, giant animal, giant hands, little head. It happens. It happens. Tomorrow, Azami's Familiar. I don't even remember this card, and that artwork is just what is going on with that artwork. That spirit is insane. Yeah, like I told you guys, you know, this was... So let's talk about this whole Kamigawa thing. There's been a push for many years now to return to Kamigawa. I personally believe it's going to happen, but I think Wizards is pretty nervous about it because of the history of the name. Kind of like Theros. It just... Certain products in Magic's history, summons, very nice. Shuko? I don't remember that artifact. And Eradicate, I do remember that card. I remember people playing that against me. And Who Bars the Way? Mr. Yamichi. Trying to remember. I don't think I remember this card. A lot of expensive spirits and creatures in this product. See, here's the thing. I don't know. I think Wizards is going to eventually make a Kamigawa, like a return to, or some sort of Kamigawa with a word after it, some sort of action verb after that or something. But I don't know how they're going to be able to do it without adding some sort of safety net by going back to this era. They're going to have to do some sort of really lottery card insert, something to really make sure there's not risk to it. Because, again, this was a very... Walker of Secret Weight, I think that's one of the better uncommons in the set. There's a couple uncommons for $3, $4. Ooh, Hero's Demise. I actually remember this card. This reminded me like the original version of like Hero's Downfall before there was Planeswalkers in the, what was it, the Theros, Born of the Gamble, and Nyx block. That was a cool card. Never really did a lot financially because it only targeted legendary creatures. It would be stronger if it said like destroy target creature or legendary creature or just, you know, any creature, but I remember that card. It reminded me of the like early days before Planeswalkers type thing. But anyways, I think eventually they will do it though, because there's a need, there's like a niche market that really wants to see that direction, and I think it's possible. I really do. Whoa! Look at this, Baku Altar, very cool. I love these old artifacts, man. Awesome to see these cool artifacts. When you play a spirit or arcane spell, you get a key counter on it. To activate, remove a counter, and you can make little spirit tokens. All right, so he's a little spirit manufacturer, a little pricey though. You have to play a spell to get. So first, you have to play a spell to actually get the token, and then just to convert the token to an actual spirit little creature, you got to pay 2 mana and activate the artifact. It's kind of a little pricey, but you know, it's just my opinion, and you know, don't really know how to play the game, but that's just my opinion. Indebted Samurai. We got some Barbs action here. We got the old Falls again, and another Hero's Demise. A strange double tap duplicate. That's awkward. So, you know, I do think eventually we're going to return to this era. Wizards will have to be very cautious, and I think that will be the case. But I think that, you know, it can be done right, because there's a lot of cool flavor. Look at that. Like, that artwork is gorgeous, man. That is so neat looking. And I think that we could use a nice change of pace from what? Ravnica type stuff, or... you know, certain things, or I don't know what a good example is, Theros and Ravnica types. I think we could really, oh my god, look at this. The sickening shoulder. Look at that art. Oh my goodness. And by the way, this has that old school Force of Will type feel to it. You can remove a black card with converted mana cost of X from your hand. Instead of paying the casting cost, you kind of have an alternative to pay for the card. So I always thought cards like that were really cool. Anything that has alternative versions to pay for the card was always something I really enjoyed. Because it can really throw a monkey wrench in the game and really catch your opponent off guard. So I always thought that was pretty neat. Look at that Bile Urchin. Oh my goodness, hope that's not me in the future. Alright, the Mark of Sakiko. Look at this dude. Dude, I wish I looked that good. Look at him. That dude's like built muscle man. I wish I looked that cool. Alright, Mark of the Oni. Is that the same guy? I think that's the same guy. That is the same guy. You control Enchanted Creature. And, of course, an uncommon Faithful Squire. And a Heartless... I don't know. Heartless Choo-Choo Train. Ogre Shine. I think that was a Conspiracy 1 reprint, everybody. I can't recall specifically, but... Anyway, so yeah, that's where we're at today. We just really wanted to enjoy a nice change of pace, everybody. Again, got to thank my patron Rachel here for allowing all of us to enjoy a really wild old school change of pace video. Genshu of the Fields. I don't even remember. What is that thing? Is that like a taco after like a week from Taco Bell? Like, what is that thing? Sowing salts. Look at that. Removing a target non-basic land. Searching. Oh, okay. So nice little strip out of a card. The Nekut. I don't even remember. Nekutu. Who is this? Oh, I thought it was the creature. It's actually just an equipment. Okay. I don't even see some of these things. Amazes me. Like I've never even seen some of these cards again, like ever. Like I'm like, you know, it amazes me that Wizards will reprint some of the same cards over and over. And there's so many cards that I've just never seen a reprint ever. It's like they pretend they don't even exist. Walker, Mark of Rudy, another Mark of Rudy. Wow, those are really back to back on each pack. Huh? That's kind of great. Disrupting Shoal. Well, now I know where all the shoals originally came from. So obviously the shoals, original artwork too. So they really reused that same artwork in the Master Series, huh? Ultimate Masters. Go figure. So we do know what they chose to reprint from this era. But man, look at a lot of this stuff. It's like, why don't they reprint some of these other things? Look at this Vanishing Touch Spirit. 2-drop 0/3 Defender. Can't even attack. Blocks creature return. Okay, so we've blocked something. That creature pops back. A little boomerang back to the hand. Loam Dwellers. Whoa. Dude, there's some creepy artwork in this. Look at this stuff, man. 3 tragedies. Target player discards 3 cards. 3 tragedies. Oh my goodness. Twist Allegiance? Don't remember you. And we got ourselves a foil complete creeper from the internet here. Looks like we got a creeper from Tinder or something. Crawling Filth for the foil common. So we are crossing halfway through the box opening here. What an experience. Holy crap. What a... Like I said, the biggest thing everyone needs to understand on this product is when it came out, a lot of people quit Magic. They said these upside down cards, the theme, they quit. They're out. They're done. A Fox Cleric again. Hey, that witch was taken. Is there a number of cards in this? 160. I knew. I was like, is this like a 150 card set? Because we're getting some duplicate rare. That's our second That Witch was taken. We got a couple, what was it? The Hero's Downfall card. I already forgot the name. We're definitely hitting some Duplication City, but I forgot. I was like, I thought Betrayer. I was like, I think this is the Betrayer set was the smaller one. I thought Saviors was the smaller one also, but I guess the Champions was the big set. Callow, Mark, Blinding Powder. It's the first time we've seen this little guy today. And a Sanity's Eclipse. Another one of these insane pieces of art. Like, you just don't see cards like this in Magic the Gathering anymore. This is just nuts, man. Woo. Alright. So anyways, but yeah, I think eventually they're gonna have to come back and do something creative like this. A different type of product that's a nice change of pace, but they're gonna have to be really creative and really cautious with it. We got the Spires again, the old Enchant Mountain. Heat and some Mist again. Got some Body of the old Jenga. And Day of Destiny. There's a different enchantment for everybody. 4-drop, all legendary creatures get 2/2. Oh, I'm sorry, legendary creatures you control. That's good. Doesn't help your opponent. I've never been a fan of those cards that help both sides. It's like, really? Why put a card in your deck that's going to help your opponent in general? Like, unless you really build an archetype around it that really benefits you a lot more than them, I don't know. I can't get around that. Verdict, Cliff Rider, Stream of Consciousness. There's an uncommon we haven't seen yet today. And ending on a Fever Dream, another legendary spirit. Man, there's a lot of spirits and samurais in this thing. Holy smokes. Wow. I think every single rare is almost a spirit, a samurai, or in some sort of equipment for the ninja spirits and samurais. Just unbelievable. Alright, so yeah, you can definitely start to get the feel that it's a small set. Whoa, Scour, look at that. That is wild looking. Okay. Cunning Bandit, Heat in the Mist, and Caller of Autumn. What is going on with this chick? Is it true the reptilians are here? What is going on with that? Okay, that was interesting. Shows you really never know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It shows you really don't know what's going to happen. Alright, but yeah, small Magic set. I think there's probably only, what, maybe 40 rares? Maybe 50 rares? Definitely not a lot of rares. Life Spinner. 3 tragedies again. We got the Verdict and coming through with the page. Okay, so there's a patron of each color. Because I think we saw the green or the blue one. This is the black one. A Rat Offering. What the heck? You can play this card anytime you can play an instant by sacrificing a rat or paying the difference in mana cost between the sacrificed rat. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't even know they had archetypes where you could sacrifice a certain archetype of card. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Boy, that'd be interesting around the rat deck. We got the War Club. We got the old Kami. We got the Ward. And hey, Mirror Gallery. I thought this was in Champions. Betrayers. We got original Mirror Gallery. The Legend rule doesn't apply. Wow, man, I thought this was the coolest card. Oh my god, I love the artwork. I love the theme. My only complaint was I thought it was too pricey. I thought 5-drop for this kind of artifact that does only one strong ability. And again, I get it. You can put multiple Legend cards. You can play them at the same time instead of just being limited to one. I don't know. That was such a cool card. I think that's still worth something today. That has to have some sort of value. There's no way that's a cheap card in 2020. And the Nourishing, oh my goodness. Yes, folks, I am still the fish way over in the corner that still wants to be a part of the cool kids, but I'm not a part of the cool kids. Well, we're approaching the last chunk of 12 packs today, ladies and gentlemen. What a journey. What a journey. Got to thank Rachel again. Appreciate it being a very nice patron, allowing all of us to enjoy this moment here. God's Eye, Gate to the Reiki? Holy smokes. Okay. Genju with a... Look at that! It's like a cyborg demon enchant swamp. Wow. And of course, the creepy looking autumn reptilian person thing? I don't know. Alright, so we're getting into the home stretch today, everybody. Absolutely great video. Man, don't hold your breath. You're probably never going to see another Betrayers video on this channel again. Splinter, look at that. I remember that piece of art. I don't remember the card, but I remember saying that was the coolest piece of art ever. And look at that. Genju of the Realm. I do remember this because the reason I remember this is there's literally like no gold cards in this product. Look at that. Enchant Legendary Land. I'll never forget. I remember this card. The first time I saw it, I was like, what? There's a gold card in Betrayers and it has every color casting cost. Yeah. And we got ourselves a foil Baku, which is a foil common. Not many foils. Wow. Again, reinforcing, for those of you who weren't around back then, getting a foil card was a big deal. There were just not many foil cards. So when you actually received one, it was a big deal. Blinding Powder. Is this Rudy the Rat? Look at him. There's Rudy. Okay. Honored Dead. The Kami. Look at that. And we got Kadama of the Center Tree. Why do I not remember that card? Why do I feel like I should remember that? I don't remember that one. All right. What are we at? Are we almost... Yeah, we got a few left. All right, cool. I was going to say, I think there's still a couple heavy-hitting cards we have not seen. Quash. And we got a nice little pupil action. And God's Eye. Gate to the... These uncommon gate cards, I don't know. Never really a huge fan of it. Ah, yes. Yoshi, who bars the way. Another legendary spirit. I don't think he is one of the more pricey ones or sought-after ones, but I think... What are we missing? I know we got the Gora's Vengeance. What are we missing? I thought there was one or two cards that were still pretty pricey that I feel like Betrayers was known for that we have not gotten. Overblaze, Glasskite, and Mother of Summoner. Another... Wow. Snake Shaman. Look at this chick. The worst part about it, I'd still take her to P.F. Chang's. I would. But I would split the check with her. You know, cool card. Cool card. All right, everybody. Probably the first and last time you're ever going to see Kamigawa on this channel for at least a year or so. But, maybe one day we're going to get another return to. I would really like to see some sort of creativity back to the old spirit world like this. Wow! Patron of the Kitsune. Fox offering. These offerings are interesting. Where you could sacrifice certain... That is really... I don't remember that. For some reason, I feel like... It shows how much I played during this time. I just don't remember. I didn't buy this product when it came out. I remember skipping it because I wasn't a fan of it or anything. I started drifting away from Magic and college time and all that fun crap. Tallowisp. And In the Web of War. Oh, that's our foil. That's our rare. We do have foil, though. And foil uncommon. Sightbender. We have not seen the foil rare, by the way. If anyone's noticed that, we're down to the last 4 packs here, and we have not seen the foil rare. That card remains at large, everybody. Flames. Another Walker of the Secret Way. I still think it's one of the better uncommons. It's going to drive me crazy. I got to check after the video. Hey, the Ice Bridge. That was one of the cards I was looking for. I knew there was one or two good lands or something. I thought the Ice Bridge was so sweet. Comes with a charge counter, remove a charge counter out of any color. I think that's just a cool card. It doesn't come into play tapped. There's nothing negative about it. I thought the Ice Bridge was really a sweet card. I've always been a fan of that card. For some reason, I don't think it sees any play or has any value, but I just think it's a really cool card. All right, Rudy the Fen there. Faithful again. And whoa, look at that chick. She looks pretty angry. I don't think I would want to break up with her. We got the Low Blood, beautiful looking card, and a foil uncommon monstrosity. Oh, well, are we actually going to get a foil rare? Watch us hit some crazy good foil rare in the very last pack, and very few people are going to watch to the end and see it. All right, here we go. Unchecked Growth. God, look at that thing. That is disturbing looking. And look at these spirits, man. Craziness. Who split the... I thought I said who spits at heavens. Oh, my goodness. Look at this spirit. Wow. Well, last two packs. Maybe we're not even going to get a foil rare. Or maybe I skipped it. Or maybe I didn't. I screwed up. I don't know. I'll have to double check here. I feel like we're not going to get a foil rare. The old Throat Slitter. Tallow-Wisp Spirit. We got the Mother... Oh, here comes a foil. This is probably the foil rare, everybody. Mother Summoner. Come on, baby. Reptilian-looking cute woman with your 14 legs. Come on, baby. And foil uncommon. Just Rudy the Muscle Creeper. Okay. Last pack. Are we really not going to get a foil rare? That's a huge letdown. I was like, are we really? Where's our foil rare? I'm a little... 1, 2, 3... No foil rare? Our third patron? Did I miss it? No foil rare. I'll be darned. Wow. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Rudy with Alpha Investments. Hope you guys enjoyed a walk down memory lane. We had 3 of these cards. At least it's a decent rare, but wow, what an experience. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Be safe out there. As always, I appreciate the honor and the privilege to entertain everybody. Have a great day, everybody.